Curtis Pleasant remembers the water rising to his chest, remembers screaming and searching, desperate to find his father and family. He remembers the hopelessness, the bodies floating past, the cuts on his feet from unseen debris, and the chaos of New Orleans as Hurricane Katrina swallowed the city. Music had long defined his neighborhood in the Third Ward, but when the levees broke on that August day, there was no sound of jazz or rap, only fear and survival. For Pleasant, the memories remain sharp and painful. He tries not to watch footage or think about it, because the trauma still lingers. He was one of more than 1 million displaced when the storm forced the largest American migration since the Dust Bowl. His home was destroyed, his city emptied, and his life uprooted. Yet his story did not end in the floodwaters. Alongside hundreds of other New Orleanians, Pleasant boarded a plane with no idea of the destination. He and his neighbors carried trash bags of belongings and confusion as they landed in Salt Lake City, Utah, a place utterly foreign. Utah was not Texas or Georgia. It was mountains, desert heat, and a population that was overwhelmingly white. For Black evacuees from a city rich with culture and history, the relocation was disorienting. Still, it was safety. It was survival. Local leaders and pastors stepped forward, providing food, shelter, and community. At Calvary Baptist Church, the Reverend France Davis welcomed families, offering them a sense of belonging through worship, seafood boils, and moments of joy. The kindness of strangers became a lifeline. Not everyone stayed, but Pleasant and his wife remained for years. In Utah, Pleasant discovered something more than refuge. He found sobriety. With no access to drugs, he endured withdrawal and leaned on prayer and worked to keep moving forward. A glass company hired him, and he spent hours setting tiny stones into place. Each one, he thought, was a blessing, a step away from addiction. Later, working in asphalt, each drain hole he cut marked another day clean. The years in Salt Lake City gave him peace, purpose, and eventually a return to family in New Orleans. He came back to meet a granddaughter and care for his aging father, though his heart never stopped longing for the mountains of Utah. Katrina left scars that will never fully heal, but in the desert far from home, Pleasant found hope and a new way to live.